What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maha back again with another video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video, and drop a comment down below with any comments, questions, and concerns you got regarding the builds, regarding me. If you want to message me personally, my Instagram will be in the link down in the description below. With that being said, today, as I can tell by the title, we're gonna do a nice little another chaser video, man. More chaser content. More specifically, why the chaser is like the best daily you can honestly get right now. It's now, considering I've been dailying my 3.7 Q50 for about 5-6 years so far. Nothing towards my baby, the 3.7 Q50. I still daily that car here and there, but this has taken over that role of being a little bit more of the practical daily, I should say. Especially after you tune a 3.7, go on E85, the whole nine. Dailying that car kind of takes a little more, energy, I guess, to daily that car. Not energy, but it's different. It's different, especially if you go from a Nissan to a Toyota. Nissan, Toyota, both Japanese cars, but Toyota is a little bit more known for reliability overall, so can't go wrong with the chaser, man. You really can't go wrong. So I'm gonna ride into it, y'all. Number one, it is a practicality or we get copyrighted, but the overall space and comfort of this car is unreal. Now look at these seats, man. These seats are literally like you're just chilling. It's cloth, nice and comfortable. Space in here is beyond enough for your daily use. Steering wheel, all your touch points, even all this is nice and soft. It is the wood, but do have the wood trim. You might be swapping this out. Like I said, y'all know, if y'all see my previous video, I do plan on building this car for 4 horsepower. So y'all can see the back seat, same thing, nice and soft here, touch points nice and firm. Excuse my towel, that was a gym towel, gotta take that out. But yeah, man, just the overall comfort of this car is crazy. If you got family, if you got kids, yeah, man, that whole overall practicality of this car is just, it's perfect for a daily, man. It really is. All right, hopping into the second reason why this car is your perfect daily. Gas, overall, fuel type, and the mileage you get when filling up throughout the weeks. Average so far, I've been averaging maybe about every 2 weeks so far. Dailying this car to work and back, going to the gym and back. Granted, everything is pretty local to me, 5-10 minutes ride. So other than that, please don't fall. Oh, these kids out here riding bikes. But yeah, man, the gas takes regular gas. I still put mid-grade in there, 87. Yeah, I still put 87 in it because it still is a 2.0 inline 6. If it was a 4-cylinder, you could get away with regular gas, 83, but 87, the guy who I bought it from said he was putting 87, so I just kept that going. But gas type, around $50 to fill her up from E, and that lasts you about 2 weeks. This car is not fast. It's only like 180 horsepower around there, somewhere around that. So don't expect anything crazy fast with this car from bone stock form, unless you get the Toro V version turbo with the 1JZ GTE. Then yeah, that might. But even then, I believe in stock form, those cars are pretty good on gas in general. But obviously, once you start doing high performance tuning, E85 or 9, then yeah, just like the Q, that's gonna change. So like I said, in stock form with this car, regular gas every 2 weeks, that's unheard of, especially with the freaking coming from a Q, a tuned E85 3.7 Q. You're filling up basically every like 3 days, maybe. If you're on it, you might be filling up every other day. Depends how you drive. But this car, even if I get on it, this it still lasts about over a week, 2 weeks. You could probably push it to 3 weeks, honestly, if you want. Gas mileage in there is definitely in the 20s and up with this car. So gas mileage, man, if you're looking for a nice little efficient, gas efficient car, fuel efficient car that's still cool to drive around, definitely look into a Chaser. Hop it into the third reason why Chaser is like the best daily. Looking at this car from the untrained eye, you would think it was just it's just an old Toyota. Now granted, looking at this front emblem, that is not exactly a Toyota emblem that everyone knows here in the States. But when you get to the back here, you have the good old Toyota symbol and Chaser. Now depending on what model you have, you might have a Avant. I had the Avant emblem here. I debadged that, a little bit more of a cleaner look. I'm debating if I want to debadge the Chaser part, but I kind of want to keep that and just rock it like that for now and see how I like it. But just the overall how this car just runs under the radar, especially if you get a Tourer V that's pretty close to stock. Not a lot of people, especially non-car people, know what this car is, which is a good thing. And not knowing or not being that eye-catching towards the regular eye, the untrained eye, you're not gonna pull too much attention. Now, if you like attention, then don't get this car unless you plan on modding it. Then yeah, go ahead, get the body kit, you know, slam the car, wide body, all that. Then yeah, it's gonna pull attention. Definitely when I start doing these mods, I have a bunch of parts on the way actually. It's gonna be, that might change, because stock form right now, it just looks like an old Toyota Camry to the untrained eye. But once you start doing modifications and people who actually know what Chasers are, that might change. So, but overall, the stock form of the body, it's a sleeper. Especially if you get a turbo version, that car, I'll tell you, man, that car, once you start hearing them noises, you look at the car and then you hear the noises coming from it, and you're like, that ain't stock, or why does it make that noise and it looks like that? So if you're more into the sleeper kind of, you know, catching people with surprise, then this is definitely the car for you. And I've seen people where they just keep the car completely stock and they do crazy stuff to the motor, pushing about 700 horsepower, or they swap in a 2J pushing 700 plus, 800 plus, and that is the perfect sleeper. They keep the stock wheels. Now granted, putting the power down is going to be a little different when you putting down much horsepower onto the stock suspension and the stock component, so it won't put the power down as efficient as it should. So that's when you have to start doing brakes, then you have to start doing coilover and everything to really put the power down. Tires, wheels, everything works in unity when it comes to that. So but even then, all you could do is just drop the car a little bit, some good decent coilovers, nice wheel setup. Is that a Mustang? That's a Mustang. And keep it as stock as you want. And Gap people like Mustangs over there. I think they're fast. That's crazy, man. Like I can't wait till I actually get the swap done, to where I'll pull up at a light and I'm just gapping these Mopars and Mustangs, and they're like, "What? What's in that coat? It's not just a Camry." No. Yeah, but yeah, man, this build is gonna be fun. Like I said, if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. Y'all see how the Q looks, so that's just a little glimpse of how the Chaser is gonna look when I get finished with her. But I'm gonna do this one right. I'm not half-in nothing on this car. Everything's gonna be genuine, and we're gonna do this build right, man. Hop it into the trunk will be the fourth reason why I suggest y'all get this, or why the Chaser is the best day. Look at the size of this trunk, man. Grocery getter that you can push 500 horsepower with. That is crazy. I don't mind my tool bag and all that stuff, but you know, it has a spare under there. I don't feel like taking it out, but there's a spare under here, full spare jack that hasn't been touched. and just the overall cleanliness of the trunk is crazy, and the size of it. I was able to put all my tires in here when I went to get, not all my tires, I put like 3 tires, I believe. It was slanted. Go check my last video when I did the tires and wheels install, but I was able to fit 3 tires in the back here and wheels throughout the whole car. So, well, 4 wheels and tires. 1 tire was in the front seat, 3 wheels, 3 tires were in the trunk, and then 4 of the wheels were in the back of the seat. So yeah, man, practicality of this car, spacious of this car, again, kind of goes back to the practicality of the car. You need to carry stuff, this is the car, man, and you want to keep it simple, reliable. This is it, and cool. It's a right-hand drive, man. Now that's the only thing I would kind of deter from having this car as a daily. If you're going to drive-thrus a lot, you know, going to the bank, ATM, you know, going through fast food areas, or fast food drive-thrus in general, that's going to be a pain. You might have to just park the car and walk inside, get what you got to get. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, but that will be the only negative side of dailying a right-hand drive car in the US. Other than that, everything else kind of outweighs that one negative downside, in my opinion. So I'll deal with that. Like I said, if you have the ability to keep a regular US raw, you know, left-hand drive car, and then have a JDM car to mess around with, potentially daily, then go right ahead and do it. I definitely suggest it. But yeah, man, so that's just gonna be my couple reasons why I've been dailying this car a lot. And I suggest, if y'all looking for a nice, fun, cool daily to car, you know, daily around your regular errands and stuff, definitely look into a Chaser. These values, and some of them are coming up pretty cheap, not gonna lie. So if you could get one with a good price, obviously, you know, do your research. Have someone look at the car properly and make sure that the car checks out properly, then you will definitely won't be disappointed with what you get, man. Again, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hitting that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. With that being said, always remember, repetition creates precision, y'all. Let's go.